We've got just 2 games left of our Europa Conference League group stage. We are currently sat second place in the table. It's not guaranteed that we're going to be going through. However, we do have to play for Herve in a minute. That's going to be our first opponent. They've literally lost all 4 games. And we play table toppers Dnipro. So we should hopefully win the group if we win both games. Also, we are top of the Swiss Super League. Not really sure how this is happening. I guess, judging from the numbers there, we're not conceding any goals. Last episode we ended on the Sassuolo game, which was a 1-1 draw. Since then we have beaten Lugano, we have beaten Zurich in the Zurich derby, a defeat against Young Boys, a 1-1 draw against Lucerne, a 1-1 draw against St Gallen, back in the Europa Conference League, a 1-1 draw against Sassuolo, and then we started scoring some goals again against Lucerne, winning 3-0 here. Ethan Galbraith getting on the score sheet. So I'm pretty sure if we win this game, we are going to be champions of our group. We're not champions. We're going to be going through if we win this game, put it that way. We are playing against a team who have literally lost absolutely every game that they have played so far in the group stage competition, so we should be able to beat them quite comfortably. We also played them in the last episode and obviously beat them as well, so we know we are good enough to beat Verheerve. Pusic with an early corner for us. It's towards Hamza Raffia at the back post. It's cleared. Sene collects for us, number 9, to Thomas Ribeiro. Across to Hamza Raffia, forward, finds Sene on the left, 3 in the box, crosses it in low, Han is there. Han was offside, it wasn't going to count anyway. A minute or so later, and we've got ourselves another chance. Emre Moore, back to Boller on the right, 4 in the middle. Sene's going to get on the end of it. No, he doesn't get on the end of it. Instead, it falls to Hamza Raffia. Hefty, on loan from FC Thun, playing in the Europa Conference League. Han with the ball, plays it forward, finds Pusic, he's a bit too far wide, back to Boller, takes a few touches, crosses it in, it's a good clearance. How have we not scored a goal yet? Pusic is there we go, we've done it. I'll tell you what, the 4-2-3-1 gegenpress, it does just work, doesn't it? It is one of those out of the box, it does seem to do the job, as long as you've got the right players for the right positions. Free kick in a very good position. It's a corner, essentially. It's come all the way over everybody. The goalkeeper misses. Han can play it on the ground to Pusic. Is he going to get his second of the game? And Petar Pusic does get his second of the game, his 10th goal of the season as well. Are we going to make it 3 just after the half-hour mark? Boller to Pusic on a hat-trick now. Just go for goal, buddy. Just go for goal. Plays it across to Raffia, and Hamza Raffia tucks that one away. It is 3-0, and we are just cruising to victory. Not quite at half-time. I was expecting to be going in at half-time 3-0 to the good, although Verheerve are coming forward. Kodro with the ball, plays it on the ground to Nikolic, and Nikolic makes it 3-1. I mean, we've been superb all game, and then we just give them one chance and they score it. And now it is half-time. I mean, look at this. We've just been absolutely dominant, apart from Emre Moore, who was on a 6.6. Well done. Well done. Good job, everybody. Petar Pusic, you have been superb. You've been brilliant. I mean, you're still demotivated. Emre Moore, however, thrash arms. I'm quite angry at you. Probably should have said something similar to Galbraith as well, who's also on a 6.6. But, you know, elsewhere in the group, Sassuolo are beating Dnipro, which means I think we are not guaranteed, even if that stays that way. If Dnipro beat Sassuolo, we should be guaranteed to be staying in the group. Although, no, we will be. We might almost be guaranteed top of the table, regardless of what happens in the Dnipro game. It is 61 minutes on the clock, and Verheerve coming forward with the ball, actually. Lednev's going to go for a run, got loads of space, goes for a long-range effort, hits it over Gelmi's bar. The second half, we've just not turned up, have we? We've not done anything so far. We are 20 minutes into the second half, and Verheerve with their second chance, and they've got themselves a penalty. Thomas Ribeiro with a push. Come on, Gelmi. Do not. I mean, we've been so good the first half. The first 42 minutes, we were so good. Kodro's effort is easily saved. Gelmi can keep it 3-1. Galbraith just blasts it into one of our players. If they score a goal from this, I'm not going to be happy. We've got the ball clear. That's probably going to end the highlight. Right, let's do some changes. We are taking off Emre Moore because he's been awful. We're going to drop Han into that position, and we're going to bring on... Let's do Saponjic. Saponjic doesn't really play too much at the moment. And we'll also take off Sene for Corbano. And one more, I think Ethan Galbraith is going to come off for Amir Abrashi. Sassuolo are now 2-0 up against Dnipro. So, I think that should mean that we are not necessarily guaranteed top. I'm trying to work out the maths in my head. I think we're not guaranteed top, but we are guaranteed to be staying now in the competition. Han's controlled that well. Han hits the base of the post. It should be 4-1. Ribeiro with the ball. We've got just under 3 minutes of normal time plus injury time. Corbeanu to Hefty. Number 3 down the line finds TC. Loads and loads of space for Theo Corbeanu to run into. He's got 2 in the box. 3 more joining. 1's behind in the shape of Hefty. Can he get in a Hefty cross? Finds Corbeanu. Is he going to cross it? No, Hefty. Hefty on the ground to Raffia. Petar Pusic is still on a hat-trick, by the way. Boller's got the ball now. Off towards the right-hand side. Plays it to Pusic. Gets some space for himself. And that was awful. Raffia with a corner. We're into injury time. 3 minutes to play. One of it has already been played. Raffia's corner towards the back post. It's Saboncic, who's not going to get on the end of it. Hand's going to keep the highlight alive. Abrashi. Long-range effort from Amir Abrashi. And it is 4-1. It's a cracking finish from the substitute. And that is 3 points in the bag. And we are hopefully staying in the competition. The full-time whistle goes. And we played with fire. We definitely played with fire in that match. So there is the little queue of qualification. It is confirmed we are currently top, but not guaranteed top. We have to go forward and play Dnipro in the final group stage game to decide who is going to be going through as champions of Group E. Before we do that, though, we do have to play Servette in the league, and I think Servette are one of the better sides so far this season, up in 3rd place. These news articles always amuse me when our assistant manager, one of 2, by the way, we've got 2 assistant managers, says that he'd rather have Petar Pusic over Mohamed Salah. Just for context, that's Pusic and that's Salah. I mean, we can do a comparison if you really want. We can do a comparison, and I know who I'd prefer. Literally, Pusic fits inside his shape. We've gone and got ourselves a very rotated side for the Servette game because we played the last match literally 3 days ago, and a lot of our first team players aren't particularly match fit, which is why you're seeing Emre Moore, Kai Sipot, Sander Koopman getting a game as well. Well, we are 20 minutes into the game so far. We've apparently had some shots, but there has not been a single highlight to speak of. Until now, 30 minutes on the clock and we've given away a penalty. I mean, it's outside the area. That is almost certainly outside the area. There you go, outside the area. It's going to be a free kick, which we might see, maybe? We are going to see the free kick then. Servette. It is Emery on the left. Right-footed free kick. It's a good head clear from Romagna. And Ronnie Rodolin is going to collect that one. But I hope the highlight's going to end, maybe? Or we're going to steal it. That would be nice. Sasso with the ball. The highlight ends. Also, I've realised Emre Moore is the worst footballer. He's on a 6.4 so far. I keep giving him chances because he should be good. And he proves me wrong every time. Also, there was a very loud dirt bike just going past my house, so that's just annoyed me extra as well. So, I'm going to shout at you. You didn't care. Well, if you don't care, you're coming off. Right, we're going to do Kelvin Kampamba coming on the right-hand side. Obviously, that was where we played Petar Pusic in the last match, but I don't want to play him every single game because basically he is going to fall asleep at some point mid-match. It's a ball forward from Servette, but cleared by us. Koopman's clearance is awful. And Servette are coming forward once again. This has not been a very good match at all. Rodolin collects in the penalty area. He's got one in the middle, maybe a couple more. It's an effort from Miroslav Stefanovic. It's 1-0 to Servette. 51 minutes on the clock. Aragoni's got the ball for us on the right. Going for a little run. Back to Abrashi. Scored a goal in the last match. Can you do it again? Figueiredo. Across to Romagna. I don't like the fact that both of our centre-backs are currently booked. Theo Corbeanu, ball forward. Kai Sipot's there. Chests it down well. Goes for a dink and he's hit the top of the bar. That would have been a cracking finish. Maybe we're going to get something from the corner. Hamza Raffia crosses in. Figueiredo's effort. I think that hit the bar as well. And we are just knocking on the door, but not getting anywhere. Right, we're going to do a change or 2. Kampamba's having a shocker as well. That's not good. Right, we're taking off Raffia. We're going to do Han coming on. And we've got one... Oh, we don't actually. We're in the league. We've got a few more subs. Hefty's going to come on as well for Schmid. And we can do 2 more subs in 1 more break, which I think Koopman is probably going to be one of them. And that is going to be happening now. So Abrashi is playing poorly. And so is Koopman. So both of our central midfielders are struggling big time. And we don't... Boller can play in the middle. I mean, he's good enough, right? Boller's going to be trying his luck as a box-to-box. Bappo, who, by the way, isn't a very good defensive midfielder, is going to be playing as a ball winner. Maybe we go that way. No, we're doing that. We're doing it that way. I'm not going to lie, this has been a poor performance, so we're going to do some shouting at people, move it up to positive, demand more, try and get something out of it. Servette have an XG of 0.3, we have an XG of over 1, and we are currently going to lose 1-0. And Servette are coming forward again with the ball. 2 minutes left to play. If we're going to get anything, it has to be from this highlight. It's a clearance by Frick in the Servette goal, down the left-hand side, finds Oberlin, dodges a tackle as well into the penalty area. Oberlin has... Romagna! I mean, that's his second yellow card and a penalty. Do we get VAR? I assume we get VAR. We do. So, are we going to be saved? We're not going to be saved. We're going to lose 2-0 to a team who've literally had 2 shots on target. Assuming they get the penalty on target, that is. It is going to be Ronnie Rodlin stepping up to take it. Sends the keeper the wrong way. It is 2-0, and that is a disappointing result in a very important league game. I'm thrashing arms. I'm far from pleased. Everyone was poor, bar Aragoni and Figueiredo. Everybody was poor. Now, if I'm perfectly honest, being the manager, probably should take responsibility for that, because I did do like 9 changes from the last match. We basically played our cup side against a team who are fighting for the top of the table alongside us. It was my fault. We don't care about that last match. Let's put that behind us and let's focus on the Dnipro game, where if we win, we will be guaranteed top of the group. If we draw, we will be guaranteed top of the group. If we lose, we'll be guaranteed second place. Basically, we kind of don't want to lose this one. As you can probably see from the starting 11 as well, we have gone back to somewhat full strength. There's a couple of players who aren't necessarily fully match fit, so they're not there at the moment. It is Dnipro coming forward with the ball, and Dnipro almost making it 1-0 early on. Ribeiro with the ball in our penalty area. Schmid on the left is some options, hopefully. He's not managed to get past anybody. And Figueiredo calmly passes it back to Gelmi. That was a dodgy pass. That was a very dodgy thing to do. Calmly done, and it paid off, but it didn't look like a fun thing to try. And we are being absolutely dominated here. I don't think we've even got it out of our half at the moment. We love to do that weird thing where we pass it between the centre-backs and the goalkeeper as well. And I don't... Why are we doing this? Why do we seem to keep doing that? Sene. I've had a talk with Sene before this match because his performances in the last 5 games is an average rating of a 6.56 or something like that. That's a great goal. Artem Dovbyk, maybe, could be his name, makes it 1-0. And we are going to be finishing second place. It's not 1-0, he was offside. Was he offside? He was miles off. Fair enough. It was a great finish though, to be fair, lad. What's this? 1 touch control, lovely volley, didn't count. We are half an hour in, and match stats-wise, we have yet to have a shot, let alone one on target. There you go, we've apparently had one, and it was awful. Gelmi with a goal kick, so we're going to pass to a centre-back, then to another centre-back, then back to the goalkeeper. That's what we normally do. Ribeiro to Schmid. Down the line, finds Sene. I want you to do something in this match, fella. Ribeiro to Han, plays it in the middle to Abrashi. A bit of space, back to Figueiredo. Going the wrong way, guys. Towards Saponjic, can't get there. Sene can get the rebound though, plays it on the ground. It's a terrible pass because Saponjic does not have the pace to run onto the end of that one. Ribeiro collects for us. Long ball forward. Petar Pusic isn't going to get there. It's all the way back with the goalkeeper. I don't know what this highlight is. I genuinely have no idea. It's one of those ones that's going backwards and forwards, which means there is most likely going to be a goal. There it is. We are being embarrassed by a team that we beat 4-1 in the opening group stage game. And they're just making us look like we are an amateur side at the moment. They're just doing so much better than us. We've got 1 minute of normal time in the first half. And Nazarenko's in on goal. Ribeiro can get that ball clear for us. Straight to a blue shirt, though, of Dnipro. And they're going to come forward once again. It is a through ball. Nazarenko's controlled this well. Places it into the bottom corner. It's 2-0. Right, we need to do something because we are not doing very good at all. I've given them a good team talk. Do we change up the tactics? I've got 3 tactics set up. We've got a cautious one, which isn't really going to work, and park the bus, which isn't going to work. Maybe we do this. Maybe this is what we go for. We go cautious, and we potentially try and soak up some of the pressure. Han is on a 6.2. Christian Herc is going to come on. He's been out injured for a while, so that could be a risk, but we're going to go for it. Pusic having a shocker as well. We're going to go for it. We're going fluid counter-attack. Is it going to work? Because they're having all the chances. So if we can soak up the pressure, then do a nice quick counter-attack, get Pusic, Sene, Saponjic in goal, maybe something can happen. Here we go. This is what we want to see. We want to see Dnipro with the ball, and then we need to steal it off them, hopefully. Adam Look on the right-hand side. Is he going to cross it? No, he doesn't. Now they've crossed that ball in. It's almost 3-0 to Dnipro. Elsewhere, not that it means too much, Sassuolo and Faheva are drawing 1-1 as they go into half-time, I think, there. We're just doing rubbish. Look at the match ratings. Our best player is Ribeiro on a 6.7. We've also got Herc on a 6.7. Sene's on a 6.0. 6-0. That is appalling. That is absolutely appalling. Abrashi is playing badly as well on a 6.2. So is Boller. So is Pusic. We don't have enough subs to do all the subs that I want to do. We're just going to go for that. I'm going to give him a shout as well. I'm going to give him a berate because they have been just terrible. Boller with the throw for us. Raffia to Pusic. Are we going to make it 2-1? Herc goes for a long-range effort over the bar. It is our first real chance on goal, and it's taken 80 minutes to get there. I genuinely don't think we have performed this badly ever. For Grasshoppers, in 2 years or 1.5 seasons, I don't think we've ever played this badly. We have just been embarrassed. It should be 3-0. Gelmi with a good save. A brilliant save. He's on a 6-3 at the moment. That's clearly the first one he's done. It's going to be Perez with a corner. We've got 2 minutes, 30 seconds to score twice. It's not going to happen, is it? Perez's corner comes in. It's off the crossbar. It's passed around the penalty area, and we've managed to clear the ball. So Pongic, probably the first time he's touched this in most of the match, gets past his man. He's been tripped by Monty. It's going to be a free kick, but it's not going to matter. Wow. Absolutely awful, wasn't it? That awful. I'm far from pleased. You're getting a water bottle. I want you to be demotivated. That's a weird thing to say. I want you to be demotivated because you shouldn't come out of that being motivated. If you just get embarrassed by a team that you should be beating, you should be demotivated. If we let in one more goal, we would have actually finished third and got knocked out. Or would we? But it said we qualified. Luckily for us, it seems like the sorting is done by results against, and because we have beaten Sassuolo and drawn with Sassuolo, it means that we will be ahead of them in the group regardless of what happened. But that's not good. So we've qualified in second. What does that mean? I mean, I want to take a look actually. How did St. Gallen do? They have also qualified in second. This is good for the whole building a nation thing. They've still got a game to play as well, so they could get themselves another couple of points. We are going to go forward to the other side, so we'll come back later on today, I guess, for St. Gallen versus Nice, which I imagine Nice are probably going to win that one, but we'll come back and we'll take a look at the coefficients. It was a 1-1 draw, apparently. Right, let's take a look then. How do we get to these? I never know the quickest way to get there. I always go this way, league table, go to profile, competition reputation, down to coefficients. We are currently 16th place. We are dropping a 6.5 at the end of the season. We are picking up a 9.5. So what does that actually mean? We are moving up 2 places. We are moving up to 14th place, which is that going to do anything? If we move from 16th to 14th, it gives us another team in the Champions League. I mean, it doesn't actually. We've already got 2. It just puts us further in down the line for the Champions League, which is good. Somebody in the normal Europa League rather than the Europa Conference League. That's very helpful because the Europa Conference League isn't very good, let's be honest. And that is going to do it for this episode. Next episode is going to be a surprise who we play, because on the 12th of the 12th, we will find out who are going to be our opponents, and that is potentially going to be the next episode. It might not be, because it might be. It won't be, because that's going to be there, and it's a one-shot deal. It's a one-shot deal, so I don't know. Honestly, no idea. Maybe we'll come back in January. Maybe we'll come back for the mystery game and then against St. Gallen. Who knows? Thank you very much for watching this episode. It hasn't been very good, apart from the 4-1 victory at the start. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like, subscribe, YouTubey stuff, click button, send your friends, and all that kind of fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.